What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Guess what? It's another collection video, and this time I'm showing you all of my Criterions. So yes, I could have put my Criterions in with the boutique label video collection, but I believe Criterions deserve their own video because there's just so many of them. The pile is ever growing, and I really do want to give a quick shout out to Jasmine. Because of Jasmine, my Criterion collection has grown by leaps and bounds. So thank you so much, Jasmine, for every single item, every single Criterion, every single piece of physical media that you have sent my way. I am so grateful and thankful for. So in a Criterion video, I always have to shout out Jasmine. So I'm going to split up this video into two different parts. The main portion of my Criterion collection I still have not seen. There's just so many. So that's going to be the first part. And then I'm going to cut away and show you what I have seen right back there. Those are all my Criterions that I have watched. And then I will go over there. So we got to get started. Enough rambling on. What Criterions do I still need to watch? Let's get into this. And I don't even have a number. I have not counted my Criterions, but it's well over 100 at this point. So let's start with an Alfred Hitchcock. This is on the list to watch this month because I am watching all Alfred Hitchcock movies that I have in my collection. I am really enjoying his filmography. There isn't a bad movie in the bunch. There really isn't. So this one is Foreign Correspondent, and I will be getting to this one shortly. Excited about that. We have Written on the Wind. I love the just the paper. It's not even like cover artwork because it's underneath plastic, but I just really like that picture design, whatever you want to call it. You know, the cover of the Criterion. All right, Young, just forget I said that. So stupid. Whatever, let's just roll with it. All right, this is why you watch. I'm completely and totally unfiltered and unscripted. Let's just move on. All right, to Young Mr. Lincoln. Then we have Showboat here. One Night in Miami. Now, I do have to admit, when this one was getting nominated during award season, I watched it when it was on, I believe, Amazon Prime. I was not the biggest fan of this movie. Like I said, I'm always honest, but I am going to give it another chance. That's why it's in the never seen it. So I got to circle back around to it sometime soon. I will give it another chance. I thought it was like kind of boring just a little bit, but maybe it was just me. Maybe that night I was just out of it for some, I don't know. There's a lot of factors that go into watching film. So I will watch this again. Obviously I will. If Jasmine sent it my way, I'm going to watch it. All right. We have Anatomy of a Murder. Such a good movie. Even though it's a never seen it, I watched the 4K in my Columbia Classics. Amazing movie. So good. We've got The Flight of the Phoenix right here. Next up is Night Train to Munich. A lot of these are great black and white old school titles that I'm so into right now. We have Night and the City. A lot of these movies I've never even heard of. We've got Paths of Glory. Wings of Desire. We have Love and Basketball, as well as Eve's Bayou. This one is Only Angels Have Wings. Looking forward to that one. All of these, I'm looking forward to all of them. We've got 3:10 to Yuma. Obviously, this is like the original 3:10 to Yuma, not the newest one with Russell Crowe and Christian Bale. But this is like probably the OG 3:10 to Yuma. There we go. Memories of a Murder. I've had this one so long. I really got to get into it soon. And My Darling Clementine. I'll just sing the titles. I need to find other spots where I can sing because I know you guys are going to miss the Best Buy song so much. So I have to incorporate melody wherever I can. So this is going to be one of those cases where I'm just singing along, trying to fill content. All right. Now Voyager. Betty Davis. Oh, I really do have to have a Betty Davis watching month. I really, really do. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Sound of Metal. Such an amazing, great movie. If you've not picked this one up, you really need to. So, so good. We have In Cold Blood. And, ooh, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers in Swing Time. Got Swing Time. As well as Klute. Is that how you say it? Klute? I don't know what other way you would say it, but if there is, I don't know it. I don't know what it is, so I'm saying Klute. And Arsenic and Old Lace. Okay, so that's pile number 1 of 4. Never seen it. Okay, so let me just straighten out this little pile right here. Don't want anything falling over. Okay, it's all plastic. It shouldn't break my glass table. But you never know. Anything is possible. All right. Pile numero dos. Okay. So these next 2 are DVDs, but I did not include them in my DVD collection because they're Criterions, and I wanted to keep them in the Criterion collection. So we have Mouchette. I've heard this one is incredibly depressing. I have not been able to put myself in that mind space yet, so we're just gonna continue to hold that one off to the side. And then The Last Emperor. Both of these were sent to me, by the way, from different subscribers. So again, thank you so much for sending these over to me. Really do appreciate that. Next up, we have The Trial. I believe that's Orson Welles. Yeah, Orson Welles directed that one. All right, I'm straightening out. This pile number 1 is making me nervous, so I had to straighten it out just a little bit more. Again, Clooney Brown. Never heard of it. Never heard of that one before. The Black Stallion. These ones probably look familiar because this is the most recent batch that Jasmine sent my way. This is my pickup. I picked up the Fisher King 4K finally after like treating it so horribly and putting it off and off and off so long. Then we have strike that, reverse it. Clouds of Sils Maria. There we go. When Criterion was having the last 50% off sale in November, that's when I picked that one up. I heard it was good, so I gave it a chance. We'll try it. Brute Force. There we go. I gotta have a Nicole Kidman month. The Others. Everyone jumped on this. I think we were all so excited when this was getting a Criterion. And she's getting another Criterion release with To Die For. And I'm excited about that one because I believe that one also has Joaquin Phoenix. So another item for my Joaquin Phoenix collection. I'm excited about that. A little bit of Scorsese with Mean Streets, of course. I love my Scorsese. Gotta have as much as possible. Then we have One-Eyed Jacks. I picked this up because it's Marlon Brando. I do want to watch more of Marlon Brando's work. And he directed this movie. And I've mentioned this before. I had no idea that he ever directed. So, I don't know. Let's check this out. We'll see how it is. Was he a good director? I don't know. Was that the only movie he ever directed? I don't know. Obviously, I need to look up his filmography on IMDb and check out his facts because I had no clue. All right. La Bamba. Loved this biopic when I was younger. I remember watching this over and over and over, but it's in the never seen it because it's been a while, probably 25 years since I've seen La Bamba. So that's going to be a very nice revisit. I picked up this one called Sisters. I don't know, it just kind of like called out to me. Never seen it before. It's a little bit different, so we'll watch that one. And I believe it has Margot Kidder in here. Yes, Margot Kidder is in that movie. And I'm curious to see how that one is. All right, I wanted to pick up more Denzel because Denzel is Denzel. He's iconic. So we have Devil in a Blue Dress and also Mississippi Masala. There we go. Okay, this one is Imitation of Life. And also Love Affair. Very nice. At nighttime, late at night, little like insight into my life, if you will. After I watch a movie upstairs with my mom, like whatever the theme is, or a brand new release, or I have to watch 4K movies upstairs, what I really enjoy doing is after I watch movie number one, I come downstairs here to my room, get all cozy in my bed, because my TV is literally right there. So it's right across from me. And I just love watching a nice black and white or an older title. It's a real cozy feeling. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way or gets the same vibe that I do, but it's great. I'm really enjoying it. Stupid side note, but little glimpse into my life. Okay, here we go. Continuing on, All That Heaven Allows. This one is Smooth Talk. I believe that is Laura Dern. Yes, Laura Dern in Smooth Talk. This one is a brand new pickup, most recent anyway. Let the Sunshine In with Juliette Binoche. Secrets and Lies. I planned on watching this in November during Thanksgiving week, but I just never got around to it, unfortunately. So it's back into the never seen it rotation. Ugh. What am I going to do? History is Made at Night. Then we have Asphalt Jungle. By the way, out of all of these titles, or I should say any of these titles that I'm showing you, please feel free to comment down below. Don't spoil anything, obviously, but give me some feedback about any of these. Like, oh, Asphalt Jungle is amazing. You're going to love, like anything you want to say. If you know what these movies are, then feel free to comment, but no spoilers. Don't spoil anything for me, because that would be dickish, if you will. But you know what I'm saying. If anything is really, really good, then I'll put that towards the top of my priority list, if you know what I'm saying. All right, more Scorsese. There we go. The Irishman, the Criterion of The Irishman. I just love that. It looks nice. Looks really, really nice. Love that. And this one really surprised me from Jasmine when she sent the most recent box over to me. It is Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. I planned on picking this up myself, and I didn't have to because Jasmine blessed me with this. And so thank you again, Jasmine. Like, we're connected. I don't know. Like, she knows my Criterion collection inside and out. She's never sent me a duplicate of anything. Absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate everything so much. I don't believe I deserve any of this, of what she sent me, but thank you. Okay, that's the end of pile number 2. Moving on to pile number 3. We're getting through. We're at what, 13 minutes? We're not too bad. I know I'm talking a little bit, but we're not bad. Okay. Now let's move this over here. Okay. So this next one I'm saving for February, because February love and romance, to be, not to be. Romeo and Juliet. Oh, Romeo and Juliet. Excited to watch that one. And we've got Bring Me Up Baby and Holiday. The Awful Truth. Yes, I picked up the Criterion for The Graduate. I know I wasn't like the biggest fan of this movie when I first watched it on Blu-ray, but maybe the Criterion will change my mind, because the Criterion, you know, they always enhance the Blu-ray, so we'll see. We'll see what goes on with that one. Maybe I'll like it. Who knows? Or it's not like I didn't like it. I just wasn't like overly impressed with it, if you know what I'm saying. So maybe it'll just completely surprise me and just knock my socks off. I don't know. Anything can happen. We got Stagecoach. I Married a Witch. Nightmare Alley. The Fugitive Kind. Who's in this? Yeah, Marlon Brando. Brando is also in this. I gotta have a Brando month or something. I have so many themes going on in my head. The Lady Vanishes. A Raisin in the Sun. We have Carnival of Souls. I don't want to block the title. There we go. Carnival of Souls. Here we go. I gotta have Denzel month. Malcolm X. I heard this is a long movie, so I may have to break this up into 2 different nights to watch it, but I will get there. I will. We got the heft that is Citizen Kane. This is pretty hefty right here, but I don't know. We'll check it out. It's a mad world. There we go. Another Bette Davis. All About Eve. Love it. Sweet Smell of Success. I love these, like, it's like a digibook. I love, like, the, I don't know. Oh, it comes out this way. I love that. It's so awesome. Those little touches. You know what I'm saying? Like the little touches with Criterion and Steelbooks. This is why we collect. This is why. Just great packaging and great cover artwork and everything. All right. I desperately need to watch this. The Elephant Man. This is probably one of the... I've owned this Criterion for so long and I still have not watched it. I picked this one up when I first started collecting Criterion at least 3 years ago. I really got to get on it. This is like embarrassing that I have not seen The Elephant Man yet. I also have Slacker and Mulholland Drive. Hold on, let me fix my pile here. It's kind of tilting. I don't want anything to tilt and fall over. Okay. Sex, Lies, and Videotape. There we go. And yes, I do own the Before trilogy. I should probably watch that for February too. Being love and romance at all. It fits. It fits with the theme. Okay. So that's probably what I will do. All right. Pile number 4 of the Never Seen It. And then I'll cut away and show you like the 10 that are over there. No, I have more than 10, but it doesn't look nearly as many as what you've just seen. All right. Personal Shopper with Kristen Stewart. We've got Ace in the Hole. Defending Your Life with Meryl Streep. We've got The Player. A little bit of Hollywood Shuffle. Heiress. Miller's Crossing. I really got to give this one another chance. I tried watching it 2 times. I fell asleep both times. I hope this isn't like my new Aquaman, if you know what I'm saying. Like every time I try to watch it, I get narcoleptic and I fall asleep. I really hope it's not going to be like that. So I really have to give Miller's Crossing another chance because I'm sure it's a good movie, but I don't know. I just fall asleep every time. All right. The Lady Eve. My Man Godfrey. Woman of the Year. Is that Katharine Hepburn? Hold on. It is Katharine Hepburn. I'm going to have a Hepburn watching month. You know what? I have enough titles. I have enough Katharine and Audrey Hepburn movies in this room. I can definitely have a dual Hepburn watching month. That's a great idea. I'm going to do it. I am. Decided. Decided. The Piano. Because I'm noticing I do have a lot of Katharine Hepburn Criterions. So that'd be a good way to knock some of these out. Double Indemnity. We have His Girl Friday. It Happened One Night. Being John Malkovich. These are like the older titles that I've had in my collection too, that I really need to watch first because I've had them for so long. Diabolique. Barbara. Prince of Tides. I mean, obviously, I don't know what the movie's about. I haven't seen it, but it's Babs. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's iconic. She's just up there. All right. Power of the Dog. Really enjoyed that one when I watched it on Netflix. But that's the 4K. So that's why it's in the Never Seen It, because I got to watch it with the 4K transfer. All right. This one was also sent to me. I think if I remember, Philip sent this one to me. I still need to watch it. I'm sorry, Philip. I'm sorry. It is The Young Girls of Rochford. I'll get there. I will. Like I said, I'm only 43 years old. Hopefully I live for another 40 years at least. I need something to occupy my time. So I'll get there eventually. Okay. Something Wild. Mona Lisa. We have Midnight Cowboy. And finally, of the never seen a Criterions, we have Deep Cover. I love the purple, the pinky purple. Love that. All right. So those are all the Criterions that I still have to watch. And now I'm showing you what I have. Here is the spot where I put my Criterions that I have seen. And you've seen this behind me in every single video that I put out every single day. As of right now, it's doing its job. I do have some empty spaces. At the rate that I watch my Criterions, this is good for now. I'm sure it's going to change in the future, but for right now, it's doing its job. So let's go over and start with the top left. And I have Election. Another Scorsese, The Age of Innocence. We got Rushmore. Punch Drunk Love. This is not in alphabetical order or numerical. I just randomly put them up here. Ghost World. Tootsie. I love this movie. It's so good. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Love that one. And of course, Moonstruck with Nicolas Cage. I cannot escape this man. I cannot. Everything I do, everything I talk about has Nicolas Cage attached. All right, The Big Chill. We have Raging Bull, more Scorsese. Some Like It Hot. I love this movie. I'm so happy I finally watched it. Broadcast News. Blood Simple, the 4K of this just came out, but I'm fine with my Blu-ray. I don't feel the need to upgrade it all, so I'm going to keep that. In the Heat of the Night. I Want to Hold Your Hand. This one is a cute movie. Very cute. Kind of underrated. My all-time favorite 80s movie is The Breakfast Club. Love it. Definitely my favorite John Hughes. Absolutely. Love. Live, Breathe, Die, Breakfast Club. It's so good. It's in my top 10 movies of all time. Okay. We have Marriage Story. Menace to Society. The Princess Bride. Hedwig and the Angry Inch. I didn't really care for this one, I gotta be honest. I'm gonna keep it though, because it is Criterion, but I don't know. Dazed and Confused. This is the perfect example of what a rewatch can do, because the first time I watched this, I wasn't really that thrilled with it, but the second time I watched it, I really enjoyed it. So always give your movies another chance, because it can surprise you sometimes. Maybe you're not feeling good, maybe you're in a mood that day, whatever it is. Keep the film if you're unsure about it, watch it again. If your second or third time you watch it, you don't like it, I would recommend getting rid of it because you probably won't watch it again. Okay, we got Uncut Gems. Oh, it's backwards. It is, boom, Night of the Living Dead. Everyone, when you're first collecting Criterion, this is what you need to get. This is like a baseline for collecting Criterion. Like everyone says, 12 Angry Men. You got to have that one. Night of the Living Dead is another baseline Criterion. And then you can build your collection from there. Everyone has to get Night of the Living Dead. I'm going to put that up there for now. And then Parasite. Backwards too. There we go. So there is Parasite. I'll put that back later. We've got The Blob with Steve McQueen, the original Blob. Sid and Nancy. The Ice Storm. Thief with James Caan, great movie. Blowout with John Travolta, excellent movie as well, recommend. Mildred Pierce with Joan frickin' Crawford. When I tell you she worked for that Oscar, yes she did. Yes she did. And Charade with Audrey. I really want more Audrey Hepburn movies to... Could I put this sentence together? I really want more Audrey Hepburn movies coming to the Criterion Collection. I think Breakfast at Tiffany's is a perfect choice. I don't know why they're not doing more Audrey Hepburn films, but they really need to, because I feel like they're the perfect choice for Criterion. Maybe my dream will come true in the next couple of years. I don't know. All right. We've got On the Waterfront and Wally. My Own Private Idaho. Thelma and Louise, man. Thelma and Louise. We got Wildlife. That was a good one. In a Lonely Place with Bogart. Oh, so good. Gotta recommend that to you. Valley of the Dolls. What's this one? The Game. That one was just okay. The Rose with Bette Midler. Oh my gosh. I could see why she got an Oscar nomination. The Girl Can't Help It. That was a fun movie. Summertime. Summertime with Katharine Hepburn. Oh, great as well. Sorry, I kind of went a little crazy there. A Night to Remember. Here we go. Here's 12 Angry Men. Everyone gets 12 Angry Men when they're building their Criterion collections. You just have to. After Hours, more Scorsese. This was actually a great movie because it doesn't seem like a Scorsese film because it's more of a comedy, really. I mean, it's not pure comedy, but it's definitely not Scorsese's usual. So it was a nice little detour, if you will. Okay, I almost fell over. All right. Dance Girl Dance. Great movie. Got One False Move. Whoop. The Philadelphia Story. What an amazing cast. You have Katharine Hepburn, Cary Grant, and Jimmy Stewart in the same movie. What? If you've not seen this, get on it. It's amazing. The Day Trippers. That one was fun. And then we're getting into the Hitchcock right here. So I watched recently Notorious, The 39 Steps, and Rebecca. Ooh, all right. So those are all the Criterions that I have seen so far in my collection, and all I have to say is, I gotta get on it. So that is my current Criterion collection. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to comment down below and let me know how many Criterions that you own in your collection. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time.